What up, guys, and welcome to the FSB Creators YouTube channel. I'm Merzgoff, and today we have a budget builder face-off video. So it's a return of budget builder face-off for FIFA 22. If any of you guys are familiar with myself, it's basically a series that I had originally on my own personal channel, but it's now switched over to the group channel that I share with Brad and also today's guest, LAJS. LAJS, do you want to welcome yourself onto the episode?
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be back on Budget Builder Face Off. I have heard there's been some changes, which I'm sure you're about to get into.
Yes, I would say they're quite big changes in some ways in terms of the direction that we are taking the series. So there's still the element of obviously a budget is picked up random, but rather than it being a little pot, it's going to be a wheel, and there's going to be some game modes on there to make that could potentially get selected as well. Also, there's change to the Joker card. So the Joker card now, again, doesn't get used up in the budget, but to make sure that there's at least maybe the added element of adding big players into the squad, they are excluded from discards, which means like if any of us own a really big player that normally we wouldn't want to put into the squad because we don't want to risk putting them in the discards at the end, now we can do that and be safe in the knowledge that they won't get discarded. Now you can make it the big player, or you could just put it in to the team with helping Chem or something like that.
Yeah.
And it could be icons, it could be anyone, it can be anybody whatsoever, whatever the budget is, the price of them out. It's just whoever you want to go, and you just declare them the Joker card at the end. Then the other bit is we get to guess players. So basically we now add the whiteboard onto the series. LAJS hasn't quite got his whiteboard yet, so he's only got he's got pen and paper at the moment, but basically we'll write down four players that we think the opponent might use in their team. But those are basically the general gist. If there's anything else, I'll basically mention it as we're going along. But we need to start off with spinning the wheel rather than going and get our second marquee player first, in case there is a rule on there called mirrored squads, which means if that it lands on that, we both got to have the same squads as each other. And I'll explain more about that if it lands on that. So let us go to the wheel. So guys, you can see the wheel. There is I think there's 32 different things on this wheel. 8 different game modes or rule things, so like extra Joker cards, you remove the Joker card, play in squads mode, and then the rest of the budgets. So let's spin the wheel and see what we're going to get. Right, let's see, what is it going to land on? Okay, there is no game mode, it's just straight landed on a budget, and the budget is 300k that we have for the squad. So to be fair, the market in comparison to other previous years at the moment, there's very low, yeah, except for obviously the big meta players. So I think we could easily build our squad. But go back to the fact that I forgot to mention who the marquee player is, which is Mr. Diaz. Yeah, we are off the wheel. I made a boo error in the draft series that you might see, depending on how Brad edits it for Saturday. But yeah, we're not on the wheel right now. We are definitely on the gameplay screen. But Mr. Diaz card is staring at me right now. This guy looks good. I was looking on Footbin, comparing his stats to some other like wingers, and even not just wingers, to be fair, strikers as well. And I found only 2 other players that are under 200k that are similar stated to this guy, and that's Sterling and Sane. So I think this guy, for the price that he is, and the fact that Liga NOS this year looks incredible.
I mean,
get him in your starter squads, I say.
It's top 5 league.
It's top 5 league.
Yeah, exactly. You got to respect that. It's top 5.
Exactly. And high, medium work rates, 4-star, 4-star, 5-star skill moves. Doesn't really seem to matter so much at the moment. Yeah, yeah. So let us go and get our second marquee player who can't be from the same league or the same nation. I've got some gold upgrade packs. I've got 5 of them.
That hurts.
How many have you got?
I got
gold
5.
upgrade pack.
I got 5 gold upgrades.
You've got 5 as well. I'm ripping them open now, and I get a board in the first one. It's a Spurs player.
Oh no, poor thing.
Can't be having that.
I got Callum Wilson as mine. That was my first
What's
one.
behind this? Ooh, Awa behind him.
Octavio. That's an
that doesn't look too bad.
Octavio's
Awa might be consideration.
I preferably want him to not touch, so much as getting a left back's not preferable. And we got Tellez, another left back. Great. Keep rolling with the left backs.
I got another Leon player.
And Marcelo, another left back. All Brazilian, by the way. All Brazilian left backs. We got options.
Why are you giving me French League players game? I've got 3 out of the 4 players so far. 3 of them have been the French League.
Mate, I've had 3 Brazilian left backs in 2 packs.
I thought that was a walkout. I thought that was going to be a walkout. Not enough flares. Senzio.
I mean, I'd like one of your walkouts to do at the moment. I've got Fabian.
And
I'd like a Ward even. I mean, let's see. Yeah, Fabian and Perrin. At least not Brazilian left back. 2 more.
Pereira. No, thank you.
Oh, we got to share.
Awa or Paqueta.
At the moment, I think Fabian's leading my charge. Oh, Orsic, can't use him. So, better or worse than Fabian?
Position. Okay. I think I know who I'm going
Welsh. Oh, they got Gareth Bale. Part of me
Not
might be
really
tempted.
that usable, especially as he hasn't got much pace nowadays.
Oh, I mean, and Isco.
Both of us have got our formations, I think, that we're going to be using. We also got written down our formation guesses for the opponent. So I'm going to ask you, would you like to go first or second on the guessing of the opponent's formation?
I'd like to guess your formation first. So I'd like you to say what you want.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
I am just going to go with the 4-3-3 flat.
You may have the 4-3-3 flat.
What did you guess?
I thought you were going to be cheeky. You've still done a 2 link, but I went 4-5-1. I wasn't letting you have no easy links. Did not want that to happen.
4-5-1. Ooh, okay. Interesting choice. I would say that one.
I was thinking you'd want an easy squad builder. That was my thought process. And it gives you a chance to separate them a little bit.
I don't know about 4-5. I suppose that
4-5-1's literally just left mid, and then you get a link to the left back, and then Decam, and you're sorted on.
But then with the player
league.
guessing, I think
doesn't
then
even have to be a
just
strong
means
link. Doesn't have to be a strong link. Just saying.
No, but then I'm thinking of what like potential Colombians would there be, but
Frank Fabra. You're asking me what Colombians there could be. There's many options.
Well,
my friend.
obviously.
There's obviously
but
the perfect
I think you
link.
then try and cover them down though on the board. So I think I'm trying to leave options open, I guess, with this. What formation would you like to use?
See, I had a bit of a think. I'm trying to think what you'd write if I was you. You'd probably, if I had to guess what you've got written down, I think you got 4-3-2-1. Personally, that would be what I'd say. So I'm actually going with the 4-4-1-1 second variation.
Yeah, you've got it nail on the head there with what I wrote down. 4-3-2-1 as the guess for you. So we both got our formations. We're going to quickly write down some players on the board, show those to the camera, and then we'll get into the squad building stage. All right, so we both got our guesses that the opposition player might be using for their team. So do you want to show that to the camera so that everybody will be able to have a look at that?
Yep, the ones in brackets, by the way, are the ones that I considered and took out last minute. I took them out for that one and for that one.
I mean, I did make some changes to mine, but I haven't written down what the changes
I've decided to cover myself, so if I do have the typical YouTube moment of, put them down and rub them out, I can't rub them out, but they're there in spirit.
Yeah.
You know, got that covered. I'm not clowning myself for that. I'll clown myself with my lack of squad building and how you can probably guess what I've done.
Right, we're going to get a 6-minute timer each for the squad building part. You've been pre-prepped. I'm a bit of the B-Tech right now. I haven't got mine ready.
It's fine.
Timer 6 minutes, right? I am good. So we can go in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it.
Let's go.
Right, okay. So let's try and figure out what I'm going to do here. Okay, so I'm going to go straight away over to here.
Have a look who is available. You wrote that down. If you we couldn't have wrote. Oh, okay. Oh,
Right, so let's think.
you wouldn't have. Surely you wouldn't have.
That one, that one, that one.
I'll do that as a just in
I'm
case.
thinking. Do you know what? I might. It would be nice to go with that, but it's kind of like a 50-50 of if you've written that down or not.
Well, that's a good question, mate. It's a very good question. Would I be as brave as to write something like that down?
So we're gonna go with that there.
So then, that in mind,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for him.
Go down here. We're then gonna put.
It's gonna be fairly
This
obvious. It's just whether we
guy
decide to
in.
cover this. I'm gonna go for him. Oh, he's already.
Then
Nice.
I can switch over to a different league here.
So now I could technically do.
I'm gonna go with that. Be.
Oh god, it's already been a minute and a
Interesting
half. Oh Jesus! All right,
Build.
the old switcheroo. Do. You've definitely wrote him down. You have to have wrote him down.
Do you know what? I'm gonna.
Anyone in
go
their
with
right
that.
mind would.
Then, what shall we have here? I think we'll go with a polar opposite sort of player. Yin and yang. Who's going to be good from there?
You know, you just start to freeze up and go, what would you have written? I'm trying to think, how many things did you cover?
Actually, what's that? There's no French players here, is there? No. But then again, we could go with back to the whole
Him.
this nation for this position, and then just try and go with a strong link. So maybe someone like that. Who's his strong link? Do you know what? Let's put that there for a second. Go there. And change that.
Oh, I feel like half the time's
yeah.
gone. Half the time is gone. I'm just going to focus on another part of my team at the moment. I just feel that's probably safe.
Wait, so this whole changing of the way that these menus work is so confusing.
It's a pain, isn't it? It's a real pain.
Yeah.
I will go for them.
Go with that.
So then here,
We'll go with that. Lesser stats, but no. Yeah, sure.
surely just go for a perfect link on this. I think probably the best course of action to them. Now
So
he
let's
needs no
think.
more
He's
links.
already fine. He's fine. So then it's a case of who shall we?
Oh, just go for him. Go for this guy. Where is he?
Nation. I think he's changed clubs. I think this guy hasn't he?
Go for that. Now,
So we'll go with that one there. Possibly. Actually, how much time we got left? 1 minute 52.
I feel you probably won't. Which of those two have you wrote down? Then you could think I'd do that. Oh, I hate this. I hate this. Got 3 players to put in under a minute. If I go for it this way around, I think this works.
I think if we go like here, we could go.
That's dodgy. That's a little bit dodgy, isn't it? I've got a minute left. I've got, I think, everyone on chem. Confirmation everyone is on at least 9 chemistry.
Oh no, go back to who we had there. Change.
We can do a multi-swap. We're just going to weigh up our options between these.
France. Back into that league. How long have I got to decide?
35 seconds.
Okay.
Absolutely in sync there. I've got my 3 leagues with at least 2 people from said league.
Yeah, that's gonna have to do it. There we go. I have got everybody.
I'm just going to invert it that way around.
For chem.
Okay, that is me done on the timer. No.
Need your glasses now.
Right. Okay, hang on, Baz.
That's alright.
Cheers.
That is the timer done.
Alright, timer done. There you go. All good.
Alright. All good. All good and heard. It's fine.
I'm feeling somewhat confident. There's a couple things that I'm like, about. But
so,
might
3
have
leagues in your team, I'm guessing?
3 leagues confirmed, yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 4, so I'm good. Right. Do you want to go through your team first or second, and then?
I will go through my team first. I feel there is a few spots you can have me. Depends on what you decide to chuck in. So, in goal, it was a toss-up between one of the 3 Liga NOS goalkeepers. I decided in the end to go with Helton Liete. At right back, there's Ruben Penna into a perfect link of Pau Torres. Otamendi playing the left centre-back into a Túnez, the 75 rated left-back. Bale going across to Toni Kroos with Julian Weigl, Diaz, Younes and Bora. Basically a little strong link for which team is that? That is Frankfurt. So that is the old team. We've got a Frankfurt strong link from Younes to Bora, the Colombian.
Well, I'm gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
So my 4 that I've written down on the board are Bruno Costa, who was a Porto strong link.
Yep.
I thought, but don't go for the obvious Uribe. Suarez, who is a 77 rated Colombian striker from Granada.
I was tossing and turning which one you'd put down of them two, so I just steered clear.
And then I put João Felix because he could
Portuguese
potentially be Portuguese.
Makes sense.
Portuguese links and stuff like that. And then I left for left centre back potentially. I was thinking, okay, don't go necessarily for connecting player. Let's try and think further down the line. And I put in Luis Felipe because I thought, what if he went Wendell at left back, tried to get the third link, go Syria in the defence. So those are the 4 players that I've written down for you.
Okay, my ones
are
on screen for you now.
Okay, and for my team, I've got David De Gea in goal.
Mm-hmm.
I've got Trippier at right back with a strong link to Mario Hermoso.
Okay.
Then I've got Laporte at left centre back, Grimaldo at left back. I've got to get this guy's name for the left centre mid, which is strong link Gruzic.
Gruzic, the ex-Liverpool guy, I think. Circle like that.
Then that gets a strong link to Diaz, so he's fine. Then I went with French League for the rest of the players. So we got, oh God, how are we going to pronounce this? Toshimeni from Monaco, who gets a perfect link to Ben Yedder. And then I've got Coney right wing, which I think might be someone who could be on your piece of paper, to be fair.
Okay, so I will go through who I had where. I started out with a Porto centre mid. Uribe, as you said, way too obvious. Surely no one's going to dive in for that. So I put Sergio Oliveira Decided to go for the next best option. Your striker I went for next. I thought, oh, what's a cheeky little way to try and link between the two? Oh, someone's been slagging off Shaqiri a whole bunch, so Seferovic, Swiss striker in the Portuguese league. So I thought, just in case you decide to go, oh, I don't like Shaqiri, chuck Shaqiri and go to that as a way out. A Tal at right back, and then, sorry, I'm struggling to pronounce this name that I've got written on here. Tuchemeni. Get him the hell out your team, my friend. Get him out of there. I thought you'd go for the unpronounceable guy. I thought about it.
Oh, for God's sake.
As soon as you said I can't pronounce this name, I was like, oh, there's a grin. I'm like, there's not many others in that league that you can't pronounce. There we go, boys.
I was just trying to figure out, I needed a perfect link, and I ended up having the Ben Yedder, so I was just having to go with that. I did try to think about maybe Fabregas as another option because of the Spanish centre backs that I've got.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
I went for the Tuchemeni. I'm straight in on that. The ones I had that were possibilities was the Informed Blas and Weigl. Those are the ones I had as the brackets.
Well, that is my centre mid gone then, and he's going to be needed to be replaced with a bronze. Now, we're not going to be playing in Max Chem, we're going to be playing in ordinary classic friendly, so I do need a French Lyon or a French Monaco player, preferably, I would imagine.
I think... I was thinking of giving you the one that's got worse defending and worse physical, but I think just give you Thomas, really. Nice little 59 rated. And he's quite cheap, 500 coins I've seen. 300, 250. Oh,
well, that's the other thing, is we got to double check that we spent within the budget, because if you've overspent, you get a
I'll be honest, if I've managed to overspend with only putting in Tony Kroos as a walkout, I will be impressed.
Who would you like to declare as your Joker card, by the way?
I guess I'll declare Kroos as my Joker card.
I am going to declare Laporte as my Joker card. It's safe to say, I think, we've both spent within our allocated budget. We both had a 300k budget, but neither of us got anywhere remotely close. Yeah.
Without my players taken out, it was 30k. Like, I've spent 7,950. Yeah.
I mean, I made a boo-boo. I made a boo-boo. I should have said Ben Yedder was the Joker card, and rather than Eric Laporte, because he's 40k, whereas Laporte is only 7k. So, oh well, never mind. But we don't get any more additional bronzes, so we're going to go straight into a classic friendly right now and see how we get on with our teams.
True, it's our first match. It'll be interesting.
Good luck. First friendly of the year.
Yeah, first one. Be interesting. I'm happy with my guess that I got a centre mid. I think the midfield's probably really important on this game.
Yeah, to be fair, but it'd be interesting to see how bronzes actually play, because I am.
Well, Thomas has just done a good pass there. He's just sprayed that out. Sprayed that out wide fairly well. Oh, all right then. GBH. I'll be pressing charges, mate. You'll see me in court.
Yeah, we know you like your crosses.
Crosses are good this game. Crosses are decent this game. Heading less than much, but crosses are.
Beta insider knowledge. Right, where's his big guys? He's got Bale.
One through ball. People say FIFA's changed. One through ball from a corner is all it takes.
And a sway goal.
One through ball from a freaking corner is all it takes. Here we go. Yep.
I'm sorry.
Let's pretend that things have changed. It's just slowed down a bit, but still the same things work. I can tell immediately. Oh, crosses aren't good, are they? What? Crosses aren't good. I'm just listening now for this. Crosses aren't good.
Crosses not good. Crosses aren't good. Crosses aren't good, are they? Yeah, they're not good.
Someone comes out here saying, "Oh, crosses are terrible." I don't know why you say crosses are good, Luke. Exhibit A. Exhibit A. I have a person ahead of the man. Doesn't matter. Crosses are good.
Crosses are good. That's, to be fair, that is my first goal from across,
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Instead, Bora's just going to miss that. It's fine. It's fine. He's just going to miss that sitter. It's all good. It's all good. There we go. There's one back from Bora. There it is. He's made about his third attempt finally count. It might be the first shot of either of us have had this half since, or maybe since my really bad attempt at the very start of the half. It's been very cagey. I'll be shocked if you actually find a highlight so far.
It is. It's very dark. I think it's the difference between Max Chem though and.
Oh, there we go. There's a chance. There's a chance.
Yeah.
Then attempt at a pass plus goal.
If
it went anywhere but straight at the goalkeeper,
yeah,
then you'd have had to have done one of his Superman saves instead of, I don't know, a regular save. Alright. Probably one last attempt.
Oh no. No.
Gareth.
Way. Of course. A last minute goal.
I've thrown it into ultra attacking, mate. I threw it into ultra attacking and something finally happened. Oh, dear God.
That's annoying.
That's a hard...
So there's one discard each in the end.
It is one discard each. And it may look like robbery, but I feel it's robbery of the other kind, in all honesty. 5.2 to 1.7. Yeah, that sums it up. That sums it up perfectly. 3 shots to 9. Mwah. Mwah, FIFA 21. FIFA 21, FIFA 22. Same difference. Same difference. Still the same aids going down.
So, we both have one discard each. I've shuffled up my team. Have you shuffled up yours?
I have, yes.
Both of our Joker cards, I'm guessing, are in the goalkeeper slot, because that's where I put mine.
I put mine on my resis, but I can put them in the goalkeeper slot.
Yeah, because it doesn't matter, because goalkeeper's not going to be picked. Mm-hmm. So, would you like to pick first or second on the discards?
I will pick second.
Okay. So you're 4-4-1-1.
Second.
I am going to say left centre mid.
That is Diaz. That is the 10k. That is easily the most expensive thing in that team. There was a 3k player and a 700. Pretty much the only thing that was worth anything, and I still.
Yep.
That's annoying. For yourself, he was the last player I moved, of course. In tradition, you move someone last minute, they get picked. I, for you, will go right back.
Right back for me is Mario Hermoso.
About what?
Diaz was at left. 1,100, I think. Yeah, 1,000 on the spot. Diaz was at left centre back, and Ben Yedder was at right wing.
Fair.
So, all right, let's get these submitted into an SBC. We both have our discarded players in a gold SBC, gold upgrade SBC. So I'm ready to submit when you are, and then I'm going to open my pack up so the viewers can see what I get. So if you want to do the same, you are more than welcome.
I've sent mine. I'm annoyed. I've sent mine. Yeah. Feels rough. It feels rough. Losing a Colombian player who they're normally special to me. You guys know that. Over a game where I've got an XG of 5.2 and drawn 2-2 with someone who had less than 2, makes you feel good. It really, you do feel better about it.
I'm gonna watch carefully of those highlights because I want to see these like 5.2 and see if I feel like that is.
At least it's a board. Oh, another Iago Aspas. There we go. Another Iago Aspas to add to the pile. I think I already have them untradeable.
I've got a Campos myself and Politano.
2 untradeable players that are boards. It's pointless. Actually pointless.
Guys,
2 untradeable boards.
Yeah, guys, to help him with his pain, go over to his channels, his individual channels, that is, like his Twitch and his YouTube channel, and even his TikTok. The links which will be in the description down below. Give him follows, right? Because I did feel a little bit naughty, you know, with the fact that they were just basically counter-attacking goals that I got. And one of them was a disgusting, sweaty goal as well. So, yeah, go and drop him a follow, right? Also, make sure to drop a follow on the FSB Creators YouTube channel, where you'll be able to find our podcast, our draft series, which will hopefully be dropping on Saturday, and future episodes of Budget Builder Face Off, Foot Eliminator, and Heated Head to Head. Thank you very much for being on today's episode, even if it was a very painful first match of FIFA 21. Yeah.
No problem at all.
It was. That's all right. Guys, thank you very much. Bye bye, and see you all hopefully in the next one. Bye.
Bye.